We live, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you like, comment, share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. You dig what I'm saying? Live, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you like, comment, share, tell a friend, tell a friend. Live, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure to tap in, we live, okay? 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 You said since I'm not pushing your content. Since I'm not pushing your content. Gotta copy and paste these links real quick. Chat, just bear with me. I would really appreciate that. Copy and paste all these damn links every time.
How it's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could go either way. It could go either way. How it's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Make sure to tap in, we live, okay? I gotta copy one more damn link. God damn. God damn. How y'all feeling out there? Gonna go to the arena.
MP.
Best of the best. What the fuck quest I gotta complete?
Looking good, my guy.
Coach,
What you have for lunch?
Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the...
Coach, I'm finna ball. Shut the fuck up.
The world-famous Las Vegas Sun on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Well, the Suns underachieving after going all in on Bradley Beal. Shams is their... A panic, do you think, in the desert after last season?
The Suns are very much committed to their big three, but listen, there's no question the Beal contract is something they're going to have to live with. Still has a no-trade clause, and there were some flaws that were exposed as they were swept in the first round by Minnesota. But the Suns truly believe those flaws can be fixed, and they do have the talent to do it, even though Beal did have a down year.
Quickly, Shams, do they have a lot of wiggle?
I don't like this camera. This shit ugly as hell.
Room though to make changes.
They really don't have wiggle room. They have a top-heavy team that's built on its three all-star caliber players, and I do believe as long as they can build around those three top guys, they're going to have a chance to compete. The question is, do you find the right pieces to build?
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Durant is out there with and it's Booker in at the one.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And here's MP for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
And here's MP for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the wall.
Gotta see what camera I use. I don't like the way that shit.
And the last time against this group, they really fell short at the free throw line. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat you.
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Warriors was terrific. He dropped in 38 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. He was a real problem for the defense. He just seemed to get what he wanted out there, and I'm sure his team is thankful for that. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Timberwolves leading by 3. .114 left in the first quarter.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No problems knocking that one down. Booker's got 7 points.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any three he gets. That is pretty.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Phoenix making some changes. Bowl, he's checked in for Plumlee. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jones subbed in for Grayson Allen. The three from MP. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the rejection by MP.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Shoots the three. They get it back. The three from MP. Beal pulls it in.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
The three from MP. Another miss by MP. And stolen by MP. Lets the three fly. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 15. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter. Welcome back to the 2024 NBA.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Tyus Jones out there with Devin Booker, and it's Bull in its center. Here's Booker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against the Warriors. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
The shot comes out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Durant for three, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
MP, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Jones, the pass to Allen. And here's Booker. Puts up a deep three. And that one is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Sticky.
Suns lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Appreciate you, my brother. I think my bit rate too high for Twitch. My bit rate higher than the motherfucker on game.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's set and it's...
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get...
Here we go. Second half of the 2024 NBA Cup semifinal round. Coming to you live on 2K. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Gobert, MP out there with McDaniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we go into the second half. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
No good from Booker. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The three. Good! Another from three.
And defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship. And he's already proven in his rookie campaign there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, to watch him expand his skill set this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. To me, that is amazing. MP against KD. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Beal's shot is good.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. $12 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Suns miss again. MP is leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Just relax. We're in good shape. Keep looking for each other. Keep cutting hard. Everybody look. Let's take care of our defense.
That's Coach Mike Budenholzer running through the gambit of areas where he feels they need to excel.
Yeah, I mean, and most of all, coach is asking them to be 100% engaged. Give it your all, and then let the chips fall.
And again for three.
Well, as the three-point bombs keep raining down, he's just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
The three-point prowess is evident. Such a huge addition to this team.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Booker the bounce pass. Here's Bull. Bull setting the pick for Allen. Traps in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's MP for three. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Suns trail by 4. Booker outside. Fades away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bulls got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Conley. Bull, a screen on Conley. Jones for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP outside. There's the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniel. And for the Suns, Plumlee, he's checked in for Bol. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Durant. Screen by MP. Launches it. Plumlee with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Bradley Beal, one of the harder cutters in the NBA. He has such a well-rounded game. You've got to check him all over the floor.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Ingles with a screen on Durant. The drive by MP.
Absolutely fearless by MP. What a huge bucket.
1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. The 3. The shot missing. Suns trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
That's the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Minnesota shooting 47%, pretty solid. MP with a screen on Booker. Conley finds MP. Minnesota gets it back. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Durant. It's hauled in by MP. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The three from MP. And he gets it back. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He has decided it's the right time to talk. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end one.
On the free throw, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Here's Booker. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. And here's Booker. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. And this ends the
Let's go with Michelle. You know, at this level, it's next man up. You know.
That's one of the greatest shooting seasons a rookie
That
has
kind of
ever
statement to the
had.
press can mean just as much to your teammates as your on-court performance.
Good job, MP. I see. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
About game time, pain time.
What a view of the Spring Mountains
Time to get his
surrounding
money.
beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldrich. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldrich. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Tyrese Halliburton?
And you can see how much he's improved as a distributor over the past few years. He takes a lot of pride in his passing. Keeping his teammates involved and being a creator out there is really important.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Wiseman's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels. MP out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
To the middle, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
MP with it. Mathurin picks him up. Here's MP. Wiseman with the rebound. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Knicks in New York. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
The 3 from MP. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here's Halliburton. Following the three-pointer by MP. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
MP with a screen on Halliburton. Conley for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Giving the D no time to react. MP was ready to shoot that as soon as it touched his hands.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Tyrese Halliburton.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now, here is Halliburton. And he just worked New York in that last game. 6 on the shot clock, deflected by MP.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Conley. This one for 3. And MP with the basket on the assist by Conley. MP's got 9 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldrich.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Suns was superb. He came away with 41 points and, as always, was a force on defense. doing whatever he wanted at that end. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Mathurin for three, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Both teams deciding to change it up. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mathurin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
MP, and MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Outside Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's MP. He goes up again. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 15 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
He had a nice open look right there.
Well, the defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for McConnell. In the corner, it's Neesmith. A three-pointer off the mark. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Pay you what you got going, man.
Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the court for Indiana, Jackson is out there with Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's McConnell in at the point. MP rattling the rim.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Tapping a screen on Conley. Here's McConnell. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing that.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated, definitely. And as expected, Greg, a tight start to this NBA Cup championship game.
And these have been the best two teams in this cup competition. And really not much separates them thus far, but you just know a run's coming.
5 on the clock. Here's Neesmith. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Neesmith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to MP from deep. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half.
In that game against the Knicks, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they...
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Tonight is...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the...
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Conley, MP out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. From the baseline, Siakam's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. The three-pointer, no good. And Indiana shooting well, 50% from the floor. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Nemhard, defended by Alexander Walker. Siakam, good.
Drilling that one with confidence. That's Pascal Siakam.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
The three from MP. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And here's MP for 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
MP, that's for 2. Another miss by MP.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The Timberwolves trail. Fires the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Benedict Mathurin, and that's good. Mathurin's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. It's a close game here in Minnesota. MP with a screen on Halliburton. Conley the pass to MP. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. Oh, great ball movement there.
The Timberwolves shooting 41% for the game. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And he's having a difficult quarter shooting the ball with just 1 make and 9 attempts.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And again, it's Indiana.
This is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
MP, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by MP.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
Wiseman, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. MP outside. From outside the arc. Another miss by MP.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shoots it. Another miss by MP.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're able to recover. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
changes for Minnesota. MP's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Conley in for Dillingham. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And so in the game for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pacers leading by 9. Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Well, with great length and movement skills, Siakam is a load inside.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And Pascal Siakam has really worked on his game over the years. Barely scored as a rookie and worked himself into an all-NBA selection.
Here's MP. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 27.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Well, the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
It's to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's MP. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on James Wiseman.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
Pacers leading by 4. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam against MP. From downtown, Siakam misses. And Minnesota has possession over to the left wing. Conley's shot is off. So they foul intentionally.
Why the fuck they not passing the fucking ball, man? That shit just pisses me the fuck off. Alright, boy, the computer just covered me, man.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Oh.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not had a big shot he was afraid to take. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in. MP showing no fear and delivering for his squad.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Back to MP. It falls!
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 5 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's up.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Halbert.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Now Nembhard, and they've done it. We have found our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy.
Oh God, that shit just pissed me
We can get that one back next time.
off. Boy, that just pissed me the fuck off.
Hit the showers. Wash it off.
How y'all feeling out there?
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Every game is a new day, Pete.
It's crazy. already.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen. Still plenty of time left, and the race is for those who can endure.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid. MP out there with McDaniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And most of the time, they've been up to the challenge. It hasn't been perfect, but they've shown they can stand toe-to-toe with any team in the league. This game will be hotly contested.
And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling. Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Randall outside. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Shot from the top of the key. Tries again. In deep, Robinson drops it in.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Conley kicks to Reid. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And there it is for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And yes, it's good.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle with a head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
All right, MP, get back in there.
Timberwolves trail by 5, and New York looking at who they've got. Handle out there with Hart. Then there's Achua. Then it's Payne, and it's McBride in at the shooting guard position.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Down low. Here's Hart. Randle right side. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3. The rebound by McBride.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Randle. Fades. Here's Payne. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Payne's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota on D. Pass to Kolek. Now here's Randle. Last time out he had 38 points. The second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Randle's got 6.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Poked away. And here's the break. MP finds a gap.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletic.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Kolek. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Minnesota in the lead. Here's MP to the inside. Here's Reed. And he banks in the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pacers was terrific. He scored 35 points and was reliable as ever from distance. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. He'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Hard against Conley. Pass to Brunson. Minnesota with the rebound. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity. MP looking solid from there.
Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Hart. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Anunoby against MP. MP going right to the rim.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brunson against Conley. Robinson down low. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead. MP has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
They've got MP. Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed. And it's McDaniels at the three, the small forward. So it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Oh, wow. That was a dunk contest level jam right there.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Randall against MP. They get a hand on it, and another steal for him. His anticipation has been off. MP up high, down hard.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Conley against Brunson. Bridges outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson finds Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Brunson.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA players poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA wants to practice. Tibbs does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. You're going to lock in, get it done, and get out of there. Kevin?
He's a gritty coach, isn't he? But I love him. Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Gregson's getting traded in 2023. Minnesota in the lead and on the floor for New York here in the 4th. We've got Miles McBride. Hart is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Payne, and it's Bates Diop in at the 3. Hart the pass to Payne. Achiuwa with it. Here's McBride, defended by Alexander Walker.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And they double up MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. Reed, he's checked in for times. And New York with a change here, too. Okeke's checked in. There's a screen by Achiuwa. Here's McBride. No good. That would have tied it. Timberwolves leading by 3. MP deciding where to go with it. Six to shoot. 16 feet away. Here's Reed. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dillingham. And then for New York, Sims is checked in. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Tries the spin move. Pass to McBride. Here's Achiuwa. Shot on the wing. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A 3 from MP. The rebound by McBride. Knicks trail by 6. And Hart has it in the corner. Inside, Achiuwa. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. And Anunoby slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce. A complete lack of intimidation. MP proving he can be that guy.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The lead is 2. MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McDaniels against Anunoby. MP inside. Ball's not loose. The Knicks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Brunson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP against Brunson. MP gets the job done inside.
A great sign for MP in his career, with the ability to convert in traffic.
Brunson against Conley. And good that time.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
The drive by MP. Nails the baby hook. MP's got 43 points.
Well, that's the guy you want with the ball. MP was ready, and he delivered.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by Alexander Walker. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Randall against MP. And an intentional foul right there. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Brunson finds Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Big moment for the young MP.
No luck that time either. New York with the ball. Bridges for 3. The shot will not fall. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. "24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Randall from outside, and the rejection by MP. Sweet. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Brunson. Minnesota calls timeout. They lead by 4. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Three-pointer, Randall. And it's MV with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. Hits the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he nails the third. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it.
This is your boy Osama. Alrighty, this was your boy.